What is going on, everybody? I'll be going over this week's weekly recap, the end of the week. What is going on, boys? I will be boys and girls. I don't know who. What is going on? I'll be going over this end of the week weekly recap, going over what I saw, the trades I took, and just my daily analysis of the trades that I took this week, and just going over to see if it was a dumbass trade or if it was a good trade. Cool. So coming in for, let's do this as select bar right here. So for Monday, coming in on Monday. Let's see, what can I see now? So what I could see from now that it's post weekly trade, I could see that we mitigated this NDOG or NWOG, my bad. New weekly opening gap right here. We still have yet to fully mitigate it, so we could still see bullish signs. Let's go on the 4 hour. Let's go on the 4 hour. 4 hour. Oh my gosh, why do we have so many of these? 4 hour seems like we're showing bullish structure. Same thing with an hourly. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing this buy side liquidity being swept out right here. This buy side liquidity being swept out right here, maybe flushing lower. Let's drop into the 15-minute. So we have this 15-minute buy side liquidity right here. Is this mitigated? Is this 15-minute mitigated right here? We have an oh no, we did mitigate it. We have this 15-minute mitigated fair value gap. Man, it sucks that I don't have ES on here. I'm gonna have to switch to FX replay. So we do have this mitigated 15-minute for value gap. Let's see what I said on my journal for pre-market analysis. What is this today? March 9th. March 9th of 2026. So let's go to my March 9th. Let's open this up. So pre-market analysis, looking pretty bullish today, looking to see if market continues to respect bullish PD arrays and fill more of NWOG. But I'm still also open to targeting 1 hour for value gap. Let's see, where's that 1 hour for value gap? Was it this? Was it? Oh wow. I did not think that was a. Okay. All right. All right, let's see what market does. So what I could tell from right now from post market, I don't really know if I want to use that hourly as a draw. What I could see from here is we clearly inversed this 15-minute right here, showing us bullish structure. So I'm looking pretty bullish due to us inversing this. But I mean, we still are in high time frame consolidation. We'll see what 930 does. See what 930 wants to do. See if we get a nice receip of all this south side liquidity right here, and then just continue to push up higher, or if we just continue to flush up higher. What do we have it ending on the 5-minute? Yeah, nothing on the 5-minute. All right, let's see what market does. All right, we flush up to this buy side liquidity right here, taking it out. Oh, there goes my laundry dryer. Okay, we flush up to this right here, sweeping out all this buy side. We did have a 930 manipulation up higher. Let's see if we want to flush down, maybe to these lows down here, if we continue flushing up. Okay, we clearly inverse this. We're clearly inversing all of this. I'm assuming we must have opened. There's a 2-minute. This is a 2-minute, pretty strong closure. And we obviously continue to flush down. Wow, we left that. Oh no, we swept out all this liquidity. I can't check if swept this all out. We do have this. Did I say anything on the journal? Looks like we're respecting the buy side liquidity with a new weekly opening gap. We got a 5 minute below. We'll see how it reacts. Inverse. Let's see. So we do have this 5 minute right here. Bang, bada beam, bada boom, right there. This fair value gap right here. What time frame? 48, 49. Okay. Looks like we respected that 5 minute. Did we respect that 5 minute? Yeah, we respected that 5 minute. And we continue to flush down. But we're just in a weird range right now. Okay, what are we rejecting off of? We're clearly rejecting off of this wick right here. Clear signs of rejection, along with the sponsorship of the 15 minute, or the hourly, if you want to say. Yeah, or the hourly. What does our 5 minute look like? Buns. Let's see. 58, 59. Let's see what 10 a.m. does. We opened low, high close. We're clearly consolidating. What does a 5 minute still look like? Because I would be open to taking a long off this 5 minute inverse. Okay. Yeah, we're clearly flushing through it, but there's no good. Okay, never mind. We do have this buy side liquidity right here. This is probably 9. Yeah, this is 9:30 open right here. So we got 9:30 open. So I can't see ES, bro. Did we have a 15 minute? No 15 minute. So we're still in this range. We're pretty much still in this range, not doing much. Finally, we sweep out this liquidity right here. Does it look like we want to go for a 9:30? What time is it already? It's already 10:38 on that. Okay, we invert, or we take out 9:30, but it looks like we were running right through it. Yeah, it looks like we're clearly running right through it. It looks like we're going to want to fully mitigate new weekly opening gap. We get a pullback to this 5 minute. Bang, bada bing, bada boom, bang, 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 bang. Is there a 15 minute? Not yet. I'm along to a closure. What are we at? 57. Yeah, man, I guess I didn't take a trade today. I mean, I did take a trade on my journal. I need to see what my trade was. So we swept buy side liquidity, mitigating and walk SMT to support the trading idea. Pull back to a 5 minute with the 30-second inverse. Did I have a picture of this, or did I just so I could see where my entry was? Okay, no pictures. Nice. Let's see, break even. So we swept buy side liquidity. I'm assuming. Oh, what is this? Oh my gosh, let me go turn this stupid. Let's see. We swept buy side liquidity. We swept buy side liquidity. Let's see what the trade I took. Swept buy side liquidity mitigated and walk supporting. Pull back into a 5 minute. Let's look at the 4 or 5 minute pullback. Let's see what I traded. I'm assuming I'm talking about market open. We swept this buy side liquidity right here. We get this nice pullback right here. Now I see it. And then we get a 30-second inverse. I don't think I'm allowed to get a 30-second. Yeah, I'm broke. Sorry, guys. Broke. We get this nice 30-second pullback right here. The inverse must have happened somewhere around here. I'm not sure where. pretty cheeks, and I'm more than likely targeting this low because we left this draw right here. Pull back to 5-minute break even, 1-to-1 RR. Was it a short or was it a long? I'm assuming it was a short. Yeah, it was a short with the 30-second inverse. Targeting a 1 hour and 4. Yeah, so I was targeting the 1 hour right here. What caused me to go break even though? So this looks like a dub of a trade to me. Unless if it was just a bad fill, I'm not sure where this could have closed. I'm not sure where that 30-second could have closed. But this was the trade right here. Okay. Not a bad trade. Yeah, not really a bad trade because we swept buy side liquidity. We're still mitigating new weekly gap open technically as our sponsorship, if we're theoretically speaking. We come down to a shorter time frame. Now we have the sponsorship of a 5-minute, which is great. And then we want to target unfilled 1 hour for value gap along with this south side liquidity sitting right there. Not a bad trade. Cool. Let's go to the next day. All right, now on Tuesday, let's see what I did Tuesday. All right, let's see. Let's mark out what I could see and what my thought process is. So we obviously have this 4-hour unmitigated right here. Bang. 4-hour. We do have this resting liquidity stacked highs right here. This buy side liquidity right here. Now, what I forget to tell off the jump, we inverse this 4 already. Let's see on the hourly. Ooh, we're in a weird predicament because we inverse that 4 hour, but we also inverse that hourly. So this is going to be a more if this then that type of story. So what do we see? We inverse this hourly and we have formed this hourly right here. So we inverse this, we have this. We could expect bearish structure. We can expect bearish to run to this 4 hour. Let's drop to the 15-minute. 15-minute, we have stacked lows right here. Is everything getting aligned? Yes, it is. Let's go to the 5-minute. I guess. Do we have anything on 15-minute? So we have this hourly for value gap right there, and then we have this 15-minute up here. Let me do it as a line. We have this 15-minute right here, bang, and then we have this hourly right here. Anything on the 5-minute? Nothing on the 5-minute other than this sticking out right here. This is 8:30, so this might be a data high. This might be CPI. I think if I remember correctly, this might have been CPI. Data high. Or low, I meant. Oops. Alright, let's see. So I'm leaning more bearish just because of the smaller time frame. And we're also, we're aligning our hourly with our 15-minute. We're inversing this, and then we have this fair value gap right here. If we get a nice resoup of this 15-minute unmitigated gap and continue moving down, that's what I would like to see. Let's see what I said on my North Journal. So we did 9, now we're on the 10th. Let's see. Strike previous day high along with mitigating 1 hour for value gap. So yeah, this is boom, and then we strike previous day high, I'm assuming. Yeah, we strike previous day high. Bang, bada bing, bada boom. Deal well being relative equal lows with unmitigated 4-hour gap. If no trade presents itself in the downside, we should expect sweeping buy side trend line highs. Yeah, so these are the trend line highs that I'm talking about. Okay. And I did take a trade today. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see what we do. Market open. Okay, we swept 15-minute along with the hourly. Now we got to see if we respect it. So bang, bang. We can erase this hourly. Yeah, we can erase this too. Bang. Now Do we respect this 15-minute and flush down, or do we just continue moving up? Holy balls, what kind of closure is that? Okay, but we're clearly giving strong signs from this. Clearly getting strong signs. We do have data low right here. This doesn't seem that bad of a trade. Let's see our 5-minute. One thing I've been dealing with is just being too much of a perfectionist, dealing with, is this a good trade or not? But, I mean, it looks pretty good to me. Just put it right here. 203, 204 ticks. I'll put it at the body. Data low being the draw. We have all this low resistance right here. You know, man. Let's see. Bang. Bang. Let's see if it runs all the way through. Okay, since we had this initial swing low right here, I would probably go break even right there. My dog. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, this would be break even right here. Bang. Break even. Do we run through full TP or do we hit break even? We're unfortunately. Oh, damn, what? One tick away, what? That's crazy. Alright, let's see what I took. That's the trade I would have, now that it's post-market, that's probably been the trade that I would have taken. I think I took a trade around here, bro. I think if I remember correctly. Discretionary short, we had, let's see, 600. We swept previous day high. So let's delete all of this. Where's previous day high? So we swept previous day high right there. Oh, bollocks. Where the hell is this? Did I even hit previous day high, bro? Okay, yeah, this is previous day high. Why is this so far? Where the hell's previous day high? Where'd it go? Oh, well, either way. Set previous day high. Mitigating of hourly. So here's previous day high. Okay, we set previous day high. And then we're mitigating this hourly right here. Okay. Hourly, pull back into a 15-minute with a 1-minute inverse. Okay. Let's see. I think that might have been the same trade. Oh, damn. We have this 15-minute right here. And bang, with a 1-minute inverse. It was the same trade. Boom, right there. Yeah, it was the same trade. Oh, nice. Cool. And then break even was a 2 to 3 RR. What was my deal? Wow. Duo was a 1 hour to 4 hour. Holy balls. Was I targeting all the way down there? Holy crap, I was. I was targeting that 4 hour. Okay, I might have gotten a little too excited on that 4 hour. Two to 6 should be around 2 to 6. All right, how long do I make these? Gosh, damn. Pull back into a 15-minute. All right, well, yeah, it was the same trade. Nice. Cool. Did I take another trade today? Nope, it was 10th. All right. Let's go to the next day. All right, let's see what we got going on for Wednesday. Wednesday. All right, we have this. This is sticking out like a sore thumb. We have this buy side, this 15-minute buy side liquidity right here. I guess we got to go into higher time frame first. I think we still yet to not mitigate that 4-hour. Yeah, we still haven't mitigated that 4-hour. So this 4-hour is still sitting below us. We'll see what high time frame tells us. High time frames is the daily bias. Let's see. We're obviously still mitigating this 1 hour up here. Along with these relative equal lows right behind us. Relative equal lows. Relative equal low. Low taper fade. What do? Boom. We sweep out this 15-minute buy side liquidity right here. Let's see what we do. We're in that hourly. We form a 5 minute. So it's up to this buy side, but it looks like we're clearly still. All right. Do we have a pullback into a 15-minute? No, I mean, we do have a 15-minute right here. 15-minute right here. We have this. Oh, is this an hourly? We do have this 15-minute up here. Does not look bad. But realistically, you would want to see this liquidity sweep get swept up here. Okay, so we hit this discounted 15-minute, correct? Not yet. Okay, but it is the discounted 15-minute. Okay, 15-minute fair value gap was mitigated. What do we think about this, Fowlers? So we have a 15-minute pullback with a 1-minute inverse. The thing is, what is bullish structure telling us? We're clearly still in this 1 hour for value gap. This is still holding strong. What does the 5-minute tell us? 5-minute. What is the range? What range are we in? We gotta go to the hourly range. From this high to this low. We are premium. That's the thing. The only thing I don't like about this is we are premium. We don't have much structure in GL. I'm not gonna lie, we don't have much structure, but it's really not a bad setup. I actually don't mind this setup. We have a 15-minute pullback, but there's no sponsorship in this 15-minute. There's no sponsorship here. We don't have a liquidity receive, nothing. It's just unsponsored 15-minute. I'm going to fade this. If anything, I probably would target up here with this. I'd fade this to a 5-minute above. Oh, I guess 1 minute. Do we have a 2-minute inverse? So this 3-minute would be break even right here. But I'm going to fade this. I'm going to fade it. We don't have much structure, and then this is an unsponsored 15-minute. Let's see if it plays out. Maybe break even right there. I mean, I would have been break even anyways. Oh my gosh. Okay, so why didn't I not take this? And I took a loss. See, like this is the stuff I need to be understanding. Why did I not take that 15-minute? Let's see. 4 minute, 4 hour mitigated gap. 4 hour gap below as DOL. 1 hour mitigated gap above. Data high sitting above as well. We'll see if it respects and flush down. I don't like this. We'll see if it respects. We have a bullish SMT in play right now, though. Okay, so yeah, if I'm seeing this bullish SMT with a 15-minute pullback, bro, because I'm assuming the bullish SMT is this one right here. It's this or this, one of these two. This must have been swept. Why did I not take this? See, what's stopping me from taking this trade? It really doesn't look that bad. We have a nice 1 minute strong closure. Stuff like this like irritates me because like is it valid that I faded this or was it not valid? We have a 5 minute pullback, but I mean we swept this buy side liquidity right here along with mitigating that. Let's see if we get a 5 minute inverse. No 5 minute inverse. Still no 5 minute inverse. We're clearly and we finally dump off of that. See, this is where I get butthurt, guys. What was my trade? Very unnecessary trade. See, that must have been a dumbass trade then.
Hey, PP.
Hello. I just I'm recording my end of the week recap, fella.
Oh, I got you. I figured you were doing something like that.
Bro, I'm like, I be fading too much, bro.
You are, bro. You do
Like
fade a lot.
I'm back testing right now, bro, and it's like, well, I'm just going over like my end of the week recap.
This week.
Yeah, and then I'm just going over like my notes. It's like, why did I fade this? Like, or how did I not see it?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Do 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 do. Alright, well, that was a missed trade on Wednesday. What was that L from on Wednesday, though? We swept data high. I didn't even put. Did I even record a video for this? I didn't. So, what I can see from my notes, this is a psychological thing. Very unnecessary trade. Emotional after trading or after gambling CPI. We'll never be doing CPI again.
Yeah, bro. I blew an account.
Yeah. So yeah, I blew the accounts that I was up on, and yeah, it caused me to blow another account because I was emotional after losing its CPI. But I could have caught a nice 15-minute continuation if I wasn't so butthurt. Gosh. Yeah, that is Wednesday. All right, let's move to Thursday. All right, Thursday's price action. Let's see what we got going on today. So post-market analysis, what I could see is we have this buy-side liquidity right here. Let's see from here. We're inside this hourly for value gap. Looks like we're going to inverse it. 15 minutes. Drop down to the 15 minute. 15 minute. We could see that we have. Are these equal highs? Those are not equal highs. Okay. But from there, we can see that we respected this fair value gap and we continued flushing down. Let's go down to the 5 minute now. 5 minute. We have a change in the state delivery. We're clearly having bearish structure. Now, what are bearish DOLs? We have this high time frame, this 4-hour swing low, and this 15-minute swing low right here inside of a 15-minute fair value gap. Let's see what market does after market open. We have this unmitigated 5-minute above us. See if we want to hit this 5-minute and then flush down. Oh, I guess let's go over my journal. Let's see what I said for my bearish market analysis. What is this day? This is March 12th. So March 12th. Let's see. Pre-market analysis. System-based mindset. 4-hour inverse with bullish 4-hour respect or discounted 1-hour respect. Oh, damn. All right. Let's see. Discounted 1 hour, discounted. Oh, this is 4 hour. My bad. Discounted 1 hour. Okay, yeah. So I see what I'm talking about. We have this range right here from this low to this high. We're respecting this 1 hour bearish. Okay, okay. Now I can see that. Okay. But my bias is still bear. Internal 15-minute swing low. It seems like we are running lower. If the 1 hour discount, we'll see bars. So the day of my pre-market analysis was bullish, but right now, looking at it from post, I'm leaning bearish. Let's see what market does. We leave that 5 minute, sweeping out those relative equal highs with this mitigated 5 minute. Mitigated 5 minute, sweeping out equal highs. This doesn't look bad for a short if we get a nice inverse presenting itself. And what's funny is I won today's trade and I took a short. So we inverse that 5 minute. Let's see if we respect it and we want to flush down. We gotta stop. Do we have 2 minute? 3 minute? It's a 1 minute. I'd like to see a double 1 minute closure just because there's 2 1 minute for value gaps. We got a nice stop hunt up here, making this sell side liquidity or our stop loss, making it high resistance. Bang right here because we're failing to close above CE of this wick. Yep, we keep wicking, but we never close above it. We'll see if 1 minute closes. Strong closure out of that 1 minute. Let's put our thing right here. Our position tool up here. Targeting this low down here, or I could target this 1 hour low down here. I would more than likely take this right here just for my post-market analysis. FVG break even would be right here. Do we have a 5 minute? Anything interfering with us going against this trade? Nada, my friends. Nada. So this is the trade I would have taken, or I take it right now. Let's see. Let's short this. With stop loss being up here. Bang. Okay, let's play it out. Let's see what it does. Bleed up. Boom. Ran fully through that. Holy balls. Okay. Break even right here at this initial swing low just for a potential reversal. But the Trade idea behind this is we're obviously I don't know why I was thinking bullish structure at the time. Maybe just that this range was throwing me off. This internal range was throwing me off. But we're obviously looking like we're gonna inverse the 1 hour. We have this 15-minute unmitigated up here. We respect it continuing to flush down. Market open. We formed a 5-minute. We formed a 5-minute before market open. We manipulate up to that 5-minute, sweeping out this buy side liquidity as well, sweeping all that out, and then we create a stop hunt. So we have an initial move down, and then we sweep out the recent sweep high, having that stop hunt, making it high resistance with a double 1-minute inverse, strong closure with this 1 minute, allowing us to flush down to this unmitigated 4 hour. And yeah, that was TP right there. I think I might have taken the same trade of this day. Let's see. Model, we had a mech model short with the 1 minute targeting 4 hours. 5-minute continuation market is very bearish. 1 minute inverse, didn't like it much. I could see why I didn't like it much, just because it was chopped before we ended up getting that inverse. Executed, took partials due to ES hitting 4 hour first 4 hour DOL with 50% of the range. So yeah. Took the same trade, had the same thought process post and pre, other than just daily bias being there. But yeah, those were the trade of Thursday. Nice, cool. So that one was a system-based mindset trade. All right, let's move on to Friday, last day. All right, last day. Now we're on Friday. Let's see. What do I see? Okay, we clearly have this 1 hour up here that's unmitigated. Fair value gap right here. 1 hour fair value gap unmitigated up here. And we have the sell side right here. These are probably the only draw. Oh, no. We have this hourly below down here. Cool. So this is a if this then that type of play out. Just because we're sitting between these two fair value gaps, I'd go towards either one. I would target whichever one after that one got hit. So let's see, the 15-minute, do we have any sore thumb liquidity that's sticking out? We do. We have this 15-minute up here. It's sticking out like a sore thumb, my man. So my bias would be open right now. Let's see what I said in my notes. Oh my gosh, I said the same thing. Same thing, pre-market analysis. Market is in a weird range right now. I'm only using fair value gaps for my bias. I don't have much of a liquidity sweep anywhere. Recent inverse of the 1 hour fair value gap, but no sponsorship behind it. It only really has that 15-minute internal low that was taken. 15-minute internal low. What am I talking about? Not much of a 15-minute internal low that I'm seeing, unless if I'm talking about this one, but right now would be open bias. All right, let's see, let's play out market. We can go up. Okay, yeah, so we do have this 15-minute internal low. That a second. Okay, I see it now. We take out this 15-minute internal low. We're obviously consolidating. We have nice draws of liquidity right here. We have this one and this one up here. Boom and boom right here. And then we also have this 1 hour mitigated gap right there, right then and there. This shows bullish DOLs. We're showing just bullish bias from here. We manipulate low, taking out all this south side liquidity. Now we do have this 1 hour for value gap. It'd be ideal to see this discounted one get hit, but if we're clearly rejecting off of it, we should continue to go up higher. Boom. Boom. Okay, look, we're getting strong rejection out of this 1 hour for value gap with a nice 1 minute inverse. I think this is the trade that I faded, that I probably shouldn't have. It was a good trade. Even Keegan told me to take this trade. God damn it. Yeah, we have nice bearish signs going on. We have all this liquidity sitting up here. I can't see what ES is doing, but we have nice bearish signs up here with this 1 hour unmitigated gap. That's what I would probably target, the 1 to 8 RR. Let's see if this plays out. I mean, it does play out if I recall correctly. Boom, right here. Stop loss being right here. This first initial high would be my break even, and then I would target this one or this, either or. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, right here we are break even because we took out this first initial high and a risk-free trade from there. Do we run all the way through? Boom, we run all the way through that. That is a good trade. Why is it a good trade? We have this sweet, so we come into this 1 hour discount, right? Or not discount. We come into this 1 hour, obviously respecting it, wanting us to move up higher with the sponsorship of this 15-minute sell side liquidity. That is already good, showing good initial signs. We have obvious draws. These are sticking out like a sore thumb, and then we have an unmitigated 1 hour fair value gap, making this trade pretty A plus. Not that bad. With 930 manipulating lower, with us distributing higher. That was the trade that that I see now. Let's see the trade that I took. We said it was a 5 to 15-minute continuation. So we can go. Oh, actually, I took 2 trades. One being an L and one being a dub. We took a 5-minute continuation. Let's see what this 5-minute was. Okay, so we see this 5-minute right here. Okay, this is probably what I'm talking about. Yeah, this was a dumbass trade. Why is it a dumbass trade? Well, one, we're inside this hourly, and then we just swept this liquidity, so I'm trying to target high resistance DOLs for me. We do have a nice healthy 2-minute closure, which made me fall into the trap. We did have a nice 2-minute closure. But again, like when I entered in on this trade, I didn't have no DOL to target. When you have an unsure DOL to target, that means there probably isn't a DOL there. So I did a 1-to-1. Yeah, let me go back to my notes. Did I do a 1-to-1? Yeah, I did a 1-to-1. There's nothing above me other than these highs that are sitting so goddamn high. It's 150 points, but I mean it's pretty far, bro. But I did a 1-to-1, and I'm pretty sure this freaking took my ass out. Oh, I did. Yeah, we took an ass out. Okay, so that was the trade that I lost on Friday. It was a pretty unnecessary trade that I shouldn't have taken. At that point, that was just chasing a trade. That's a FOMO trade. It's a pretty buns trade. Now, I did take a second trade. This is the trade that I took from here. What do we get? A 5/15-minute continuation. So I remember it correctly. It's a 15-minute continuation. Let me delete all this. So we get this 15-minute right here. We formed this 15-minute. Bada bing, bada boom. Right here, right here. 15-minute. So obviously we already have the sponsorship of this 1 hour fair value gap being mitigated along with this 15-minute buy side liquidity. All this liquidity being swept. So that's our sponsorship. We end up forming another 15-minute, making our bias even stronger. That DOL is lower. We come in. Let me select bar this. We come in. So we have this 15-minute pullback. Let's see what my note says. 15-minute pullback with the 2-minute inverse. So let's drop down to 2-minute. Where's that 2-minute? Right here. This 2-minute right here. 2-minute inverse. So we got this 2-minute inverse. Boom. 2-minute inverse right here. I set a limit order for this trade. Well, I mean, yeah, I did set a limit order just because this 2-minute had such strong goddamn closure. But that's good signs that we have a good closure like that. We obviously know DOLs are down here. Luckily, the 2-minute came and had a pullback back to our entry. I entered in right here on this market order. I set a limit order, but I mean, I closed it and ended up setting a market order. Where I had a market entry. Boom, right there. I am in right there. This is a pretty well convicted trade just because we're aligning time frames we're aligning high time frame with low time frame, knowing that DOLs are down here with the 2 minute. So we get a 2 minute inverse right here. We are in right here. Right here. Well, not right there, but you get the point. Right there. And market fully runs through this. We have break even at this first initial swing low just for a potential resweep right there. Break even is hit right there, so it is a risk-free trade. Final TP is this other swing low right here. It's 930, or it's a it's a 935 low, swing low. That is my DOL, along with the 4 hour being the DOL as well. We had a, or was it an hour? Yeah, it was an hourly being as DOL as well. We run through it, and bang, that's full TP right there. This is a pretty good textbook 15-minute continuation model. We're just, you gotta align time frames with this. 15 minutes are very good for a 15-minute pullback to a 2 minute inverse. Those are pretty good. Just pretty good trade overall. I actually liked it a lot. Other than the fact that this 2 minute closed like all the way down here, and we just, I mean, if it ran without me, it ran without me. But I mean, it came back, and I had the conviction to enter, so that was a pretty valid setup. We also did have a change in the state of delivery up here, so I mean, how much more conviction do you need, or how much more confluences do you need to enter in on this trade? But yeah, those are my trades, and yeah, that is my end of the week weekly recap. Let's see what my RR or my win rate. It looks like I have a 50% win rate. 2 of them being I had 2 losses, 2 wins, and 2 break evens. It's a 50% win rate. Break evens, I don't really count them in my statistics, but I mean, still good. But yeah, we had 2 losses and 2 wins. Both of those losses being unnecessary trades. That is legit what happened. If I read my notes at post market, very unnecessary trade. 5 minute continuation wasn't bad. Just don't have a DOL, and we were super premium. Just 2 very unnecessary losses. Got to minimize those. But yeah, those are my trades. We'll see what next week brings us. Cool. Peace, boys.